Hello everybody, I'm in my backyard, sorry, taking a break from work, and I am making my dormant spray. I'm preparing it because you're supposed to spray it when it's getting close to dark because you don't want your trees to burn. So what am I going to use? I'm going to use a couple of drops of mild Castile soap, a couple of teaspoons of baking soda, and 2 teaspoons of oil, and you do the measurements per liter of water. My backpack sprayer is 3.2 gallons, which is about 12 liters of water, so I'll be using a lot of drops, a lot of tablespoons of oil, and baking soda. The baking soda helps, it's kind of like an antifungal. It helps reduce the spread of fungus disease to your fruit trees. The oil and soap assists with suffocating any overwintering pests or eggs that are on your tree that could cause damage. I have this backpack sprayer which helps me put it on my back and I can spray. So right now I have the water on my trees in the back of the yard. But I'm going to go ahead, turn that off, turn on my regular hose right here, and start preparing my dormant spray. Okay, so I'm mixing up my concoction in this handy container they gave me. And I'm going to pour all that into here, okay, and a couple of drops of soap. That is a 12-gallon container. Get my water nozzle here. And put it all down in there. See how that's going. And I can also take this out, turn it over like that. Now, let's get this going. This is going to take a minute. Now in the beginning, the backpack water sprayer is actually quite heavy, and I said this last year, but once it starts lightening up, it gets easier. Where am I going to sit this? So let's go ahead and start spraying some trees. don't know how much you saw as regards to me spraying the trees, but now we're gonna head on to the back and spray those trees in the back. Whew. The backpack sprayer is getting a little lighter. Okay, so let me go ahead and turn this camera around and let's get to it. Okay, one last thing we have to do is the grapevine. You did not see me spraying the almond tree that much, and that is because flowers are already starting to bloom on them. So I had to be very careful with that, because you don't want to spray the flowers, because that is what, sorry you guys, I'm trying to move around here. That is what the pollinators pollinate, and so you don't want to harm them. You're just trying to suffocate and get rid of fungal diseases and pests. So let's do the bottom of the grapevine. I have not trimmed the grapevine yet. Might not get to it till this coming Sunday. But let's do the bottom of the grapevine. So let's go ahead and get to the grapevine. Okay, that's it. So I have literally sprayed all of my trees, and I still have some dormant spray left. So I'm going to go spray them some more until this spray is completely gone. All right, that's it. That is how to use dormant spray. So you use like 2 tablespoons of oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, to a liter of water, 2 teaspoons of baking soda to a liter of oil, and a few drops of mild soap to a liter of water. I had 12 liters in here, so I used a few tablespoons, teaspoons, and a few more drops of soap so that I can get all of my trees sprayed in one go. So that is it. As I always say, please find peace within yourself, and please be peaceable with everyone around you. I love you all. Have a fabulous day. I'm gonna go ahead and finish spraying my trees. One more thing, you want to spray when it starts getting dark. The sun just started coming out on the trees that I just sprayed, but I already sprayed them and the spray dried. So I'm going to continue spraying some trees I see that are in like darker areas back here in the back where the sun's not really hitting on them. And you do that because you don't want your trees to fry. That's why you do it, because you're spraying oil on them to smother all the pests and stuff, and you don't want them for fry. Okay, that's it. Love you all. Bye.